Have you ever felt like you were being watched, followed, or harassed by strangers? For some, this is not paranoia, but a disturbing reality known as gangstalking. This phenomenon, characterized by organized harassment and surveillance of an individual, is on the rise, leaving victims feeling isolated, terrified, and unsure of where to turn. Gangstalking is not a new phenomenon, with reports dating back several decades. However, with the advent of the internet and social media, the ease with which these groups can organize and share information has increased exponentially. This has led to a surge in reported cases, making gangstalking a growing concern for individuals and law enforcement alike. The victims of gangstalking come from all walks of life, with no clear demographic pattern. What unites them is the terrifying experience of being targeted by a group of individuals who seem intent on making their lives a living hell. The motivations behind gangstalking are often unclear, but theories range from personal vendettas to attempts to silence individuals perceived as a threat. The tactics employed by gangstalkers are as varied as they are insidious. Victims often report being followed, both on foot and in vehicles, with perpetrators going to great lengths to remain undetected. Surveillance is another common tactic, with victims finding hidden cameras in their homes or being subjected to constant monitoring through their electronic devices. In addition to physical harassment, gangstalkers engage in psychological warfare designed to break down their victims. This can include spreading false rumors, slander, and libel, both online and in the victim's personal life. Victims may find their relationships sabotaged, their reputations tarnished, and their lives turned upside down by the relentless campaign of misinformation waged against them. Another common tactic is street theater, where gangstalkers stage seemingly random events designed to intimidate or disorient the victim. This can include things like strangers engaging in synchronized movements, using specific phrases or hand gestures, or leaving behind seemingly innocuous objects with symbolic meaning. The goal is to make the victim question their sanity and feel like they are losing control of their environment. The psychological toll of gangstalking is immense. Victims often experience a range of emotions, including fear, anxiety, paranoia, and depression. The constant fear of being watched and the uncertainty of the perpetrator's motives can lead to hypervigilance, sleep disturbances, and difficulty concentrating. The feeling of isolation is also a significant factor in the psychological impact of gangstalking. Victims often find it difficult to convince others of what they are experiencing, as the tactics employed can seem bizarre or unbelievable to those who have not experienced them firsthand. This lack of validation from friends, family, and even law enforcement can exacerbate feelings of helplessness and despair. In some cases, the psychological trauma of gangstalking can lead to more severe mental health issues, such as post-traumatic stress disorder or even psychosis. The constant stress and fear can take a significant toll on the victim's physical health as well, leading to a weakened immune system, digestive problems, and other stress-related illnesses. Despite the growing awareness of gangstalking, it remains a difficult phenomenon to combat. Law enforcement agencies often struggle to investigate and prosecute cases, as the perpetrators are often difficult to identify and the evidence can be circumstantial. However, there are steps being taken to raise awareness and provide support to victims. Advocacy groups and online forums have emerged, providing a platform for victims to share their experiences, find support, and connect with others who understand what they are going through. These groups also work to educate the public and law enforcement about gangstalking, advocating for better training and resources to help identify and investigate cases. They also push for legislation that specifically addresses gangstalking, recognizing it as a form of organized harassment and stalking. While the fight against gangstalking is ongoing, raising awareness and providing support to victims are crucial steps in combating this terrifying phenomenon. By shedding light on the experiences of those targeted, we can work towards a future where no one has to live in fear of being stalked by the shadows.